Hi everyone, this is Frank Sriracha doing a replay cast of the Kansas City Shuffle tournament that Apoptosis put on. We're in the round of 22, I believe, and we've got a game for you on Boneyard. This is High versus Reset. Celestial, Vanguard. You guys can see the mini-map. I'm not going to spoon feed it to you. Oh man, that Morph Core taking a little bit too much damage, more than it needed to anyway. And this Arc Ship doesn't have Sovereign's Watch up. But the Scout's also there. I think he's worried that the Sovereign's Watch is going to focus on the Scout instead of the health camp. Yeah, a little unfortunate. Another Scout comes. Is that a second? Yeah, it is a second Scout. Okay. So we know it was Barracks first. Oh man, he doesn't want. Yeah. Okay, well there's another. Yeah. Two Scouts get chased off by Sovereign's Watch. Will it be around long enough to... Okay, it does kill the second slime. Okay. And Creation Chamber coming down. Now will the two Scouts try to snipe the... Oh, is this a light structure? It is a light structure. Okay. Whoa, three Scouts coming in to power block, essentially. Yeah, okay, but another Sovereign's Watch does get popped. Takes High all the way down to 0 energy. And the health camp is... Well, it's killed, but it's not taken. Now it's going to be taken. Okay, so first Argent's out. We've got 3 dogs out on the map. Reset is just aggro to the max. We also see a Starforge coming out very early. Now, will one Argent win versus 3 Scouts? We'll see. Second Starforge comes out. But I think High is stabilized enough now that, you know, he's not going to be bullied away by a couple of Scouts. I was worried actually a little bit that one Argent wouldn't be able to take on all those Scouts, but not only is it heavy, but it was sitting on top of its own health camp, so not even a question. Okay, we do see a Hedgehog come out. Don't see an expansion yet from Reset, and he hasn't taken his own health camp yet. But double Starforge, what's he? Okay, yeah, he's got the Doritos, the paper mache Doritos. I've wondered about this actually. So the Celestials have a function where they can designate a production structure to be the quote unquote prime structure. Oh, I love the gold accents on that one. Um, is that on? That's not on every vector, is it? No. Cartesian Cannonade? Yeah, I heard from, I think it was Beowulf, that he was talking to Monk, and Monk said, yeah, everything about the vector is just a math joke. Cartesian Cannonade, vector, what else? Trichotomic Barrage. Okay. Okay, so I guess we'll find out and see if two vectors can take down 2 Shadow Demons. It looks like they can. The Shadow Demons aren't doing all that much damage, but they're going to get chased off by so many dogs, 2 Hedgehogs. Alright, they're just going to teleport out of there. And they're going to focus down the injured one. There goes 1, there goes 2. Uh-oh. Alright, High might be in some actual trouble here. There goes his 3rd vector. Ooh. That's a rough spot to be in. But Reset's going to go back home. He's not going to push the issue. Maybe he should have. Vectors are a really interesting unit. Let's see here. Target's ground versus, so +6 against lightly armored units, and attack speed is 1.3. And their range is 5. So they do get outranged by the Hedgehogs. I don't know if they do. They don't do the bonus damage. Hedgehogs don't do bonus damage against light units. So we'll see if they'll continue to keep on circling around each other. This has been a very scrappy game so far. I'm loving it. Oh, he is going to get that first Shadow Demon. High's going to come around with only 4 vectors. What? I don't know that this is the right move. Now, being able to shoot at the dogs from the high ground is really cool, but I don't know how long he can keep that up. Because the hedgehogs will also shoot up, and he's just got more. Like, Reset's just got more hedgehogs than there are vectors. Well, not anymore. Yeah, fighting defensively or at least being able to go back to that health camp to regen a little bit has been very useful. There's still one Shadow Demon up for the taking. I believe they drop... Is it 120 Luminite? It might be more now. Regardless, he's going to take it down and capture the vision camp. Meanwhile, Reset has captured his own vision camp, his own health camp, and expanded. Not perpendicular to the mine again. But he's going for the energy regen camp as well. I don't know if this is doing it just for the money or if he's actually going to build a unit that requires energy. Medtechs do great in this composition eventually, but that requires the BK lab, which he doesn't have. Oh, wait. He does have the BK lab. And he's researching Beryllium Claws. Okay, interesting. Oh, man. These vectors are going to do so much damage against those mobs. So researching Beryllium Claws, the reason that's an interesting choice for me is like, yes, they already do quite well against... because the vectors are a light unit, they already do the bonus damage against them. But the fact that vectors can recall is almost makes them like... Well, there you go. Yeah, we do see them getting chomped at by the dogs there, especially that Veteran 3 one. That's a pretty rough fight to take. I've always wanted to see people like just line up units up here on top of the health camp, or at least like clear out some of these trees so that way they have more surface area with which they can heal units. But we're going to see how the vectors go back home. We're going to see a couple more vectors and oh, is this one going to die? No, recall's out. I say recall. What's the actual delta jump? Yeah, the delta jump. All right. There we go. I'm going to see a whole bunch of them get out. Blink. That's the word that I was trying to search for. Reset's going to retake his vision camp. High's going to get moving on back out on the map. I believe he's still got that slime debuff. Yeah, he's got the reduced armor. And for a unit that's already, you know, kind of squishy, I don't know that you want to jump into a fight with that debuff on you, but here we go. There's enough that they get lost in the mix. Okay, the debuff's gone. They're gonna close. Let's see if we can get some of that parting-like micro. He does seem to be able to blink out quite well, but I don't think he's taking these trades favorably. Like, okay, he's blinking out a lot, but these vectors just aren't faster than Hedgehog Dog. Gonna return. Gonna heal up. He's getting a lot of mileage out of this health camp, which is great. That's why they're there. That noise. Okay. The hedgehog start-stop noise has been like a cheese grater on my eardrum. Alright, he's going to come back and take his own vision camp again. That's something else I think would be really interesting is if people started clearing out these trees, just so they can see like who's contesting their vision camp on the other side of the trees. Alright, and we're going to see one vector come down here and take a look at the Therium camp. See, it's... Oh, he did that to, for the Evolution Catalyst. Oh, I love that. Okay, and now this vector ball is going to come over here. There we go. And use Evolution Catalyst again for the V5. Okay. So I've stated my opinions on the V5 rocket launcher before. I think it's a really cool unit, but you need to give it a front line. You can't use it as a front line. Either that, or you use it as the split push. Oh! No, don't engage those Shadow Demons while there's so many dogs nearby. Oh, man. Yeah, those Beryllium Claws are definitely done by now. I don't know if these... Yeah. He's got the rocket upgrade as well. But he needs to stop taking damage from these Shadow Demons. It's just damage he doesn't have to take. Oh, the V5 rocket launcher does get taken out. I didn't see if he got much damage done, though. But regardless, it seems like he's on the front foot here. He's really doing work on these Hedgehogs, who have been pushed back into their health camp, which is a great place to be fighting from. But sending lightly armored mobs against all these vectors, I think is folly. It's just, I mean, that's exactly what the vectors want to be doing, is shooting against all these mobs, just ruining this economy. In this economy? Vectors are going to chill. They almost capture that, and they might be saying their farewells here pretty soon. Oh, but we do see a Scythe come out. That'll be interesting. Oh, and 1G from Reset. That'll be the game. On to game 2. Well, they're still microing around. Okay, now it's done. Alright, are my ramens still too hot to eat? Yeah, they're still pretty hot. Good. I don't want to eat soggy ramens. Okay, game 2. High, Celestial player versus Reset, Vanguard player on Broken Crown. Love those GLHF, the emote sprays. It's a really cool idea. Alright, to no one's surprise, he's going to take this. Why? I still am really interested in an answer as to why, like, the scouts go to the main for when they're scouting out Celestials. Because they do. I don't think Celestials have a choice in, like, this super early game decision making. Like, it's always use that first morph core to get a second collection array. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I think he was trying to bait out the Shadow Mastiffs to attack the Arc Fortress, or the Arc ship, excuse me. But it just wasn't going to happen. Oh, there it is. There it is. Well, okay, so he almost has to pop the Okay, second scout comes out, being super annoying. Again, trying to get those Shadow Mastiffs to start attacking the Arc ship, which they did once. I don't know what the math is on, like, whether or not, or how they decide to attack the Arc ship or when they don't. Morph core taking quite a bit of damage from the Shadow Mastiffs. Got one Argent though. Doesn't have to worry about. Okay, is he gonna try and snipe it though? Yeah, that scout is going to try and snipe. Alright, does a surge charge. And yeah, does get the snipe. Good job, Reset. That was cheeky. Okay, but yeah, no, you still need to stand on top of the capture point if you want the bonus. If you want that buff. Guess doesn't want it. So now it's 3 scouts for the Vanguard player. And we do see the first Hedgehog come out. So we're going to see Hogs and Dogs again from Reset. While High looks like he's going Argent heavy this time. No. This isn't the same as game 1 with all those, all the Doritos. The blinking Doritos. Which should be interesting because if this is all Hogs versus Dogs, we know that the Hedgehog does bonus against heavy units, which the Argents are, but the Argents do bonus damage against heavy units, with the Hedgehogs are not. And I believe they have the same range. No, they outrange the Hedgehogs by just a little bit. It's a pretty ambitious move going for these Shadow Demons while they're out of energy and with so many dogs on the map. There we go. They do manage to get one. Let's see. Are they going to be able to take this fight? I don't think they have a choice. they just get outsped by everything. Or do they want to try and get within range of a Sovereign's Watch? There we go. Okay, so he took a bit of a beating there. His army wasn't quite finished off. 2 hogs, 3 dogs. Going to get his own vision camp. This vision camp was never really fully finished off, though, was it? All right, we do see the expansion for Reset go down. It looks like it's slowly going to get populated there. And another dog, another hog. Okay. Oh, we see the photocapacitors going down for the Argents, which means that they're going to be able to carry more energy, which means they'll have more shots where they're doing double damage, which is going to be super nice for them. Only doing, half of what you could be doing per shot kind of hurts. So yeah, being able to delay that. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that either. When a building is surged, nearby buildings get plus 25 armor. Okay, but so it looks like he's heavily investing. High is anyway heavily investing in Argent. Reset's going to take down all these Shadow Mastiffs for his own speed boost. And yeah, it looks like this is just going to be mass Argent time. Alright, picks up the speed boost, picks up the health flower, steps onto the vision camp. Looks like he wants to challenge. That's a lot of dogs. The dogs aren't going to be doing any bonus damage, but they're still fast enough that they're getting in the way of these. They're getting in the way of the Argents retreating. Argent's going to go by the power banks just to refill on energy real quick, faster than they would be able to do passively anyway. And the Argents look like they're just going to go to the high ground. I think they just want to chill on the high ground and wait for something to try and attack them. Energy banks powering up the arc station. Oh, they're coming up here for the heals. He could have moved the arc station down, I guess. But hedgehogs are pretty scary against air units. One scanner's gonna go out. Where is he gonna put it though? You don't typically see scanners actually fighting. Looks like it's not gonna try and. Oh, he's using the scanner as an evolution catalyst, gremlin, to just walk around, get vision of the camp, and yeah, get the buff. Oh, Argent, that's a high energy Argent too. What's this going down an Ascension Matrix? I don't know. He's got a lot of buildings and not a lot of units. Now that I know Celestials are the building race, but like, what is this making anything? No, that's making things. Actually, what he could have done was set this to be the prime structure, and then had his Argent pop out of that thing. But no, it's just gonna try to rejoin from the south and get picked off. Yeah, I think we see the arc station trying to heal stuff up, but just he doesn't have numbers. He needs numbers. Now where'd that scanner run off to? Unless it got picked off somewhere. See another engagement. Too terrifying just yet. Being able to bait out the siege up from the hedgehog is pretty useful, especially if you have like more of a ground composition, like it seems like High is going towards right now. The scythes are nice, but they're very vulnerable to the hedgehogs. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Scythes are gonna get... Where are they going? They want to stick around to let those hedgehogs siege up underneath you. Ooh. Yeah, they'll take a couple shots. Nothing too dramatic though. It's not like they were gonna stand and fight. That is a lot of hedgehogs, and we see some exos added into the mix too. That's nice. Oh my barracks! That is a lot of barracks. So it's not going as hedgehog heavy as I thought. I guess he's going like super exo heavy. Does he already have the upgrade? He does have quick draw. Okay. He's got quick draw against a lot of vectors and argents and size. This is... Okay. Well, it looks like Celestials are taking it away. I guess all these, like, there's so much anti-light damage. Oh, pull those sickles back, dude. Those sides, excuse me. Pull back. Pull back and take care of them. Alright. Luca, you want to get it? Yeah, Luca D supply. Looks like Celestial's up 105 to 52. I don't know if that was, like, intentional, just to free up supply to make room for Exo Ball, which, you know, might... Exos do bonus damage against heavy units, which the Argents certainly are. Scythes and Vectors, not so much. But I think they still outrange them, and they have, like, because the Exos are so, like, small unit-wise, they have just incredibly good DPS density. And that's probably what we're going to see here. Yeah. Oh, and that's where the scanner ran off to. The scanner went to the ramp right outside of the expand. Yeah. Okay, so it's a bunch of vectors, a couple of sides, and a couple of argents against these. Yeah, didn't stand a chance. There's a GG from Reset. All right, that'll do it for our best of 3.